Okay, hi guys. So we'll be discussing more on um, the types of equilibrium, specifically phase equilibrium and physical equilibrium. So this comes under the category of material equilibrium, which we already discussed in the previous lecture. So phase equilibrium is equilibrium in which only phase change is involved. Okay, and another category is physical equilibrium. So when only phase change is involved, we can write that xs convert itself into xl and xl converts itself into xs, and similarly xs gets converted itself into xg. Okay, so a phase is a homogeneous portion of a system. Homogeneous portion of a system. Okay, and phase equilibrium is a heterogeneous equilibrium, because in phase equilibrium one phase converts itself into another phase. So when these both phases are in equilibrium, then phase equilibrium is said to occur. So we can say that phase equilibrium is a heterogeneous equilibrium. Okay, so we can write that carbon solid and specifically graphite convert itself into carbon in the same solid phase, but now it is diamond. So this is a heterogeneous phase equilibrium. Because they look different when placed in a mixture, or from the mixture you can identify that they both have different appearances. Okay, so another example can be phosphorus, which is in solid state in red color, converts itself into phosphorus again in solid state but black in color. So again heterogeneous phase equilibrium is happening in the conversion or interconversion of these two phases. So this is also an example of heterogeneous phase equilibrium. Okay, next let us see a chemical equation wherein we have something like CaCO3. Let's put it as an example. CaCO3 in solid state converting itself into calcium oxide again in solid state plus carbon dioxide in gaseous phase. Okay, so this is an example of, this is a chemical reaction, but this is also an example of chemical equilibrium, which is heterogeneous in nature because of the involvement of more than one phases. One is solid and another one is gaseous. So again this is an example of heterogeneous phase equilibrium. Okay, now but if we take another chemical equilibrium in which we have S2G plus I2G converting itself into 2 moles of HIG, then this is an example of homogeneous phase equilibrium. Okay, why? Because it only has the reaction, or the chemical reaction only has one phase. So this is an example of homogeneous phase equilibrium. Okay, so the condition when all the three equilibrium establishes in a closed vessel, all the three, I mean to say material, thermal and chemical, then this system is known to be in thermodynamic equilibrium. So when all the three equilibrium establishes in a closed vessel, which is material, thermal and chemical, then this system is in thermodynamic equilibrium. Okay, so with this we come to the end of this lecture. In the next lecture we will be discussing on laws of thermodynamics. So till then, good luck and goodbye.